my phone, I got options. And I don't wanna tell you to drop it, but I don't wanna play your fair. Yeah. So
what's good, y'all? It's your girl Tay, back on the video with another video today. I wanted to make this video because when I first started trying to figure out how to control my hormonal acne, you know, after you get past a certain age, you're supposed to stop experiencing acne, and that really never happened for me. Once I had my monthly friend, it never really went away, and I didn't understand why. Why am I the only one going into my adult ages still experiencing hormonal and cystic acne? Like, this is getting ridiculous. And I had to realize that it was more so not the products I was using, it was more so my diet. If you're on this video right now, you've probably been searching the web, you've probably been watching other videos as to hearing other people's stories about what, you know, their experience was like experiencing the same thing. And I want to tell you guys today just something that I wish someone would have told me when I started this journey. It doesn't matter how many skincare products you use on your face. I was trying to do this Korean method, the glass skin method, all these methods, all these different skincare products. I had like maybe 6 skincare products a piece, maybe like 12, right? In total, certain ones for the night and certain ones for the day. Now, however, you don't need that many skincare products. Your skin is very simple. Now, my skin is not completely clear till this day. It may look like it, but I do, as you can see, have a little bit of eyeshadow on. I have a tad bit of foundation on, but I do not have any active bumps necessarily. You can see that at least through the makeup, how, you know, I am telling the truth, that I'm not hiding any acne. You can't hide bumps. So you can see that I still have a tiny bit, but it's not completely clear. And there are some spots of hyperpigmentation that I do still have, but it's not as bad. And due to my new regimen, due to the new products that I use, and the new diet that I have, has drastically helped me to reduce my hormonal and cystic acne. The first thing I realized when it came to my skin is that my skin heals from internal. It doesn't matter how many products I use on my face, it heals from the inside out. So that is another major reason about Curls Amaze, is that I am on this journey discovering that beauty actually starts from within and heals itself to show outwardly that you are actually healing in all ways, whether it's hair, whether it's your skin clearing up, whether it's your mindset, you know, whether it's the way you portray yourself to the world. It all starts from inside. I used to buy a ton of drugstore products. I was looking up so many things on YouTube. I went from the drugstore route, from the expensive route. Aside from working at Sephora, I bought expensive products, you know. I had different products sent to me. I was a product junkie, and if you see on certain videos on my YouTube channel, I had so many products I was using in one. And I'm here to tell you that your regimen can be very, very simple. And I will also insert some clips of how my skin used to look. I'm working on a skincare documentary, but you know, I'm not completely there in confidence to share that with you guys yet. It's still something very personal to me, but I know and I see a lot of people that have been through it, and I need to share my stories. What actually proved that it was my diet that controlled the condition of my skin was that I was allergic to dairy. And that was something that I was in denial with for a very long time, because dairy is in a lot of food products today. So you're probably looking at me like, how do you not eat dairy at all? Child, it is hard. But trust me, I found ways. I found ways to not incorporate dairy. I hope I'm okay in the camera. I want to also let you guys know that just because I don't eat dairy doesn't mean that I don't still eat products that are similar to dairy. Like almond milk or sorbet, which is like a sherbet type of ice cream. Still creamy, has a texture like ice cream, but it's like almost like an icy instead of ice cream. I use different types of vegan alternatives like cheese, and I like to eat things that taste good or most similar to dairy. Obviously, plant-based or vegan. So it's not that hard. It's not that boring of a lifestyle to not eat dairy. If you experience hormonal acne, this video is for you, because this is something you really have to pay attention to. Your diet. If you have hormonal acne and cystic acne, I can guarantee you it's because you're eating dairy. One of the reasons. Another reason, if you're experiencing this, you are most likely eating sugar, eating Doritos, eating all types of candy. And I'm not trying to call you out and put you out there, because I had to call me out before. You know, I had to be the person to call myself out on this. No one called me out on it. So if you feel called out, just know that I'm calling myself out because I'm here today. But You know, if the shoe fits, wear it. Eating a lot of dairy and a lot of sugar. If you guys did not know, lactose is a form of sugar. Dairy is a form of lactose. OSE is a form of sugar. So glucose, just like glucose, that is sugar. And with that much sugar already in dairy, which is why it tastes so good, along with the hormones that it has, it's just heightening it to an extreme level that is throwing your hormones off balance, which is why your skin is reacting the way it is. So that is what I had to learn when it came to my skin, and I had to eliminate dairy. Now, it doesn't mean that I can't eat it at all, but I can only eat very small amounts within like weeks to a month. I cannot eat a lot because it throws off my imbalance, especially if I already like sugar. So I can deal with sugar a little bit more on my intake, but when it comes to dairy, it just skyrockets and then my skin is out of there. Even when I use tough spot treatments like ones made with salicylic acid or benzoyl peroxide, those things really didn't work in the long run because it took forever for my bump to go down. Even if it seemed like it worked overnight, it's probably going to come back quicker. My digestive system had a hard time removing and breaking down and digesting that lactose. And most people in today, if you look it up, most people in the world are lactose intolerant. Really, as human beings, we're not even supposed to be drinking milk, but that's a story for another day. Just know that that is not something that our body naturally breaks down. So it's hard for the body to break down lactose and dairy, which is why some people go to the bathroom and they experience it in different ways. And for me, I was experiencing it through my acne in my face. It got so bad to a point where around last year, my face was, I literally had to wear a mask. I could not leave my house. I couldn't go to work without a mask. Like from here to here, even over here, all over here, broke out really bad. I'm talking about white bumps, red bumps, yellow bumps, pus bumps, filled bumps, like just disgusting. And it hurt. It was hurting. It was itching. I couldn't touch my face. My face felt like there were sores on it. Like it felt so bad to the touch. And I promised myself, I can't do this no more. That's where my life-changing point was. It may take something different for you to say, hey, I'm going to throw and get rid of this dairy and take out these sugars and eliminate it and drink more water and see what I can replace it with. But for me, that I was so in denial. I was so like, listen, I can work around dairy. I can work around eating these sugars. It's not what that is. And then when that happened, it also was at a time that it was Thanksgiving. It was a time where I was about to be in a house full of a whole bunch of people and we're all about to enjoy family events. And I can't even enjoy the family event because my acne was so bad. I had to sit there on Thanksgiving, eating a plate of food and talking to people with a mask on. And masks were outside. We're inside and we're family. So take your mask off, right? That's how they're looking at me. But it was a whole different story going on under that mask. I was like, listen, y'all can look at this mask before y'all look at what's under here. I'm pretty. Look at these eyes. Okay. This is supposed to be a quick video. I just want to show y'all some of the products that I use now for my skin and what I take to control my acne. And a big reason I go so hard about the skin is because of gut health and what I use to cleanse out my system. I have a few things I want to show you guys. My skincare routine is only down to 3 products. I only use 3 products on my face the most. Sometimes 2. Mostly it's 2, but 3 the most. 4 if I want a little extra, but for the most part, it's 2 to 3 products. Okay, let me show you guys what I have.